So today we're going to talk about the neck, and since everybody has been working from home, this is going to be a really important video. So Jenna here is going to demonstrate how most of you will look on the computer. So you can see her her head is forward and her shoulders are forward. So this is called forward head posture, and what happens is our head is 10 pounds. The more forward our head is, the more it weighs. So it can weigh up to 50 pounds. So that puts a lot of pressure on the shoulders. And then the other thing is you have a joint here and a joint here, and we measure it, and her shoulder is actually out of the socket, which can cause actually rotator cuff damages. So the muscles that are involved in the neck that cause a lot of this is the anterior scalenes, the sternocleidomastoid, the upper trap, the pec minor, and the subscap. So in order to identify these muscles, the upper trap is this guy right here. So it basically comes from up in this area here down, it makes a triangle, and it comes to here. Now in the shoulder videos we discussed the mid and low trap and how they're underactive and the upper trap is overactive. Well, the upper trap actually causes a lot of problems with the neck as well. It can create headaches. So that's the upper trap. Then we turn her around. The muscle we're going to talk about is the sternocleidomastoid. And this muscle right here, you can see it bulging out as you turn your head. So if you were to turn your head, you could feel it. It becomes extremely tight, and also it's involved in jaw pain. So we're going to be showing you how to stretch that out. Then the anterior scalene and this other scalenes kind of live right in here. And what happens is when you have a forward head neck, that actually tightens that muscle and it elevates the first rib. And if the first rib elevates, which is right here, then you're going to get a whole bunch of referral pain all the way down your arm, which is going to cause other issues. So a lot of times, maybe your shoulder, your elbow, or your hand pain is actually coming from your neck. So that's the anterior scalene. So we want to stretch that out because it elevates the first rib. The pec minor, so your big pec muscle is here, but the pec minor lies deep in here. Okay, so the next one is subscap, and so it lies in the underpit, like right inside here. And so when you're rounded like this, your pec minor, your subscap become really tight. So we need to open that up. And again, the nerves run underneath the pec minor and then also into the subscap. So again, there could be a pinched nerve.
Okay, so another factor in having a happy and healthy neck is how we're breathing. So a lot of us are chest breathers, so that means we kind of only fill up to what our chest will allow, and we use our neck muscles and our chest muscles to do so. So that's going to result in really tight neck muscles. So Andrea is going to demonstrate. So you can see how when she breathes, the muscles in her neck pop out. This is a super inefficient way to breathe, doesn't really allow us to bring in that much oxygen. So Andrea is going to practice belly breathing. So she's going to put one hand on her chest and one hand on her belly. Now when she breathes in, we don't want the chest to move at all. And she wants to imagine the air filling up her belly, and you can see her hand is going to rise. So this is a way more efficient way. We can bring in way more oxygen this way. It also helps us to relax. It triggers the parasympathetic nervous system to activate, the rest and digest nervous system. And then we're not utilizing these neck muscles that are often tight and cause a lot of issues like jaw and neck and headaches.
Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about is the Posture Medic, and it's a really great tool if you're an office worker or if you're finding it hard at your desk to have it set up properly. So it just kind of is mindful with regards to keeping your shoulders down and back and your neck back, and because normally we're like this. And so Jenna's actually got one on, so we'll just demonstrate. So it just basically holds your shoulders and it doesn't allow your neck when you're typing to kind of creep forwards. And so Jenna's just going to show you the actual package. It's called Posture Medic. It's $40. You can get it at Co-op Home Health. The other thing is that it actually is based on your height and weight. So it's best to go and try it, because even though your height and weight says it's a certain size, it may not be your size because of other factors. So that's the Posture Medic.